Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering if I'm nude, I actually am topless, but I'm just gonna film this so that you can't see my boobs. So, maybe I'm lying. Maybe I have a tube top on, or maybe my boobs are actually out. You'll never know. But anyways, I'm gonna be talking about my fake tan routine and my favorite fake tanning products. So, I wanted my skin to be visible, okay? That's why I don't have a top on. But anyways, if you want to learn more about my fake tanning routine and what products I love to use for my fake tanning routine, then please stay tuned. My dog is barking and she won't stop. Oh, okay. So I just fake tanned last night and I thought I would do an updated tutorial on my fake tan routine and my favorite fake tan products. So, as mentioned in my, what's it called? Intro, I don't have a shirt on. So if it looks like I'm nude, I am. But you're not going to see anything. The purpose of not wearing a shirt is so that you could see my skin and how tan I am right now. So yeah. Anyways, my hands are a little bit orange. That happens to me all the time because I'm not very careful when I do my hands, but we'll get into that in a minute. Anyways, so let's just get started. I'm doing this off the top of my head, so if I miss anything, I'm really sorry. And if you still have questions after watching this tutorial, please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. But I'm really gonna try and, you know, make sure I hit all the points I want to hit. I think I will be pretty successful in doing that because I've been fake tanning for many, many, many years. So I'm just gonna kind of talk you through the whole process. So first things first, before fake tanning, this is important. You want to make sure that your skin is super smooth, exfoliated, shaved, hydrated, all of that. Because if you're not exfoliated and you have like dry, dead skin, the tan might look patchy. Chances are it will look patchy. So it's very important that you shower and shave and exfoliate completely so that you have a nice base to work with. So before I fake tan, and I didn't film any of this because I feel like I could just explain it. If you really, really want me to actually film the whole process, let me know in the comment section and maybe I'll make a third video about my fake tan routine and include actual footage. But for this one, I'm just going to talk you guys through it because I think you guys will be able to get the point. So I take a shower and I shave everything. I shave everything, okay? And I make sure that I use a brand new razor and that I use a gel, shower gel, instead of a shaving cream because some shaving creams I feel like almost leave a residue on my skin and therefore when I go to apply my tan after a shower, it applies like patchy. So I personally like to use a gel, shower gel. I like to use a shower gel and I just use a soft soap gel. Shower gel. Why do I keep saying gel before shower? I just use a soft soap shower gel when shaving my legs. And I use a brand new razor so that I don't have any like razor bumps or anything like that. I also exfoliate my skin using one of these mitts. This is like, it's like rough and it's double-sided. The pink side is more of like a gentle exfoliation and the black side is a rougher exfoliation. You can get this from Loving Tan. They sell it on their website. And I actually talked about this in a different video, in my skincare video, because I also use this to wash my face. I need a daily exfoliation and I actually, this is a side note, kind of going off on a tangent, but I'm going to tell you guys anyways. I actually use this because I used to use one of those like face brushes, you know, to like exfoliate, and I was like, I was traveling for work and I didn't have my brush but I had this thing, so I was like, I'm just gonna try it, and I used the pink side, which is, like I said, a more delicate exfoliation, and I use it to wash my face and I loved it. So side note is I also use the pink side side of my mitt to wash my face daily because I just love the exfoliation that it gives me. And then when exfoliating my body, I like to use the black side, especially when I'm exfoliating off old tan. Because if you want to tan frequently, you want to make sure that you exfoliate off any of the old tan also, because you could get some buildup, like aka like right here, like knuckles, palms, knees, ankles, elbows, those are kind of the areas that you're gonna get the most like buildup. So those are the areas that you want to exfoliate the most. Okay, so step one is shower, shave, and exfoliate. Okay, moving on. Now, a lot of people I've heard say like you should wait 24 hours after your shower to apply your tan. I don't do that, okay? I don't know, I just like to tan right after my shower, and I feel like it works okay for me. The only thing that you need to make sure that you do is fully dry your body, because you want to apply the tan to dry skin, okay? And I also moisturize all of those like drier parts of my body where the tan might build up. So I moisturize my hands, my palms, my knuckles, my elbows, my knees, my ankles, and like pretty much my whole foot, my heel, my toes, all of those areas that you might get the most buildup. Also, hopefully I don't show you guys my boobs on accident, but there was boob. This area here, like where my arm folds, like my armpit area, like not my actual like armpit, but like the fold of my armpit. Does that make sense? I moisturize there because for some reason I find that the tan builds up right there sometimes too. So I like to moisturize that area. And oh darn, did I not bring it? Let me go get my favorite lotion because that's important. Okay, so I like to use this moisturizer right here. This is from Raw Sugar. This is their body butter, moisturizing, rejuvenating. It's in the scent raw coconut and mango. It freaking smells so good. Mine's completely empty because I go through like one of these like every 2 weeks. I just love it so much. I bought it randomly. It was never suggested to me. I literally saw it at Target and I was like, oh, I don't know why, because I'm like never really one to like try new lotions. I don't know, it's just not like a thing that I do, and I'm super picky about my lotions too. So anyways, I saw this sitting on the shelf at Target and for some reason it called to me, and I'm so glad it did. And I went over to it and I smelled it and I was like, wow, this smells amazing. And they have other scents too, which I also love. But anyways, I smelled this and I loved it because of the smell, and then I started using it and I discovered that it's the best lotion I've ever used. No, this is not sponsored. They did not tell me to say this. They don't even send me PR. They should, because I love their freaking lotion so much, but they don't even send me PR. I'm just telling you this because I love this lotion. I love it. It's kind of expensive too. I think this one is like $6 and the other scent for some reason is $9. And like I said, I go through one of these like every 2 weeks. I love it so much. It's such a good moisturizer. It's thick. It's like a body cream, body butter. It's just so good. And for every product purchase, they donate a bar of soap to a family in need. So that's also really cool. But anyways, if you see this at Target, or if you just want to try it because of what I'm saying, please try it and please let me know what you think, because I truly love this. And P.S. Raw Sugar, if you want to send me some of your lotion, I will continue to promote it, but I'm also going to continue to buy it at Target because it's the best thing ever. Anyway, so I like to moisturize all of those areas with this. So let's move on to the tanning part. What do I use to tan? So my favorite, oh, it's dripping. My favorite fake tanning product is from Loving Tan. This is their deluxe bronzing mousse in the shade Ultra Dark, and this is a professional strength tanning mousse. Okay, this one, where's my mitt? I apply this using this mitt right here, and I think I have a code for you guys to get a free mitt with purchase. This is really important, okay? It is gonna give you the best application, and it just makes it easier. And if you don't use this and you just use your bare hands, your hands will be way more orange. blush than this. Sorry, I had to take a break to eat an almond. A chocolate covered almond, you guys. It was delicious. Okay, so I use my Loving Tan mitt to apply my tan. And what I do is I just pump out probably about 2 to 3 pumps of the foam onto my mitt, depending on what area I'm tanning. For example, like my legs, I'll start out with 3 pumps. My arms, usually 2 pumps, you know? And I just apply in circular motions. It's pretty simple. You will see an instant bronze, but that washes away. So this formula I don't find to be very streaky at all as far as the instant bronze goes. And what the instant bronzer is it's actually it's like a makeup, and it's actually a guide so that you can see where you've already applied the tan. Now that guide, the instant color that you see when applying this, will wash off in the shower, but that's okay because the actual tan will also develop and like stain your skin or whatever. So if the like instant color that you see when you're applying this is a little bit streaky, don't worry, because the tan will not develop streaky. I promise you it won't. So yeah, this is great because you're instantly tan as soon as you apply it, and you can, if you want, like go out with the color guide on like while your tan is developing. I don't really like to do that because I feel like it dries down pretty well, but I still don't like the way it feels really on my skin. So what I like to do is I like to apply this at nighttime because I normally shower in the night anyways, and then I apply this at night like an hour or 2 before I go to bed, and then I put on a long sleeve shirt and long pants, pajama pants, and I sleep covered so that the tan doesn't transfer onto my sheets or anything. If it does get on your sheets, honestly it washes off. I have like light cream colored sheets, like an off-white bed set, and it stays that color. It doesn't stain my sheets at all. So if it does get on my sheets, I just wash my sheets on hot and the color comes right out. I don't find that it stains my sheets, so that's nice. But I do sleep in long sleeve and long pants just to avoid any transfer onto my bed as much as possible. Now, after I'm done applying the tan with my mitt, I wait about, I don't know, like a minute or 2 before I get dressed, just so that it can really dry down. And you really want to avoid getting wet, because if you get wet, it could affect how your tan develops. If you, let's say I get a water drop here and it drips down, it'll leave like a drip mark. And so you just want to avoid getting wet at all until it's time to rinse off the tan. Now, before I talk about rinsing off the tan, I do want to talk about tanning my face, because I do sometimes apply this to my face depending on how tan I want to be. I don't apply this to my face all the time because sometimes I feel like it gets my face a little too tan. I did apply it to my skin last night, and it actually, as you can see, like just I look all the same color, and it actually looks nice. It doesn't look too tan. So sometimes I will. I do find that if I have where is it? If I have like any blemishes or like little pimples, like I think right here I had like kind of like a scab where I like mess with a pimple, so that this scabby, flaky, dry skin, this really sticks to like any dry patches that you might have on your face, aka any like scabs or blemishes, or you know, just little dry patches where like a pimple is healing or something. I do find that this will kind of, those areas will really pick up the tan and they'll be like accentuated. So that's another reason why I don't really like to tan my face, because if I do have any blemishes, they like they get darker because the tan like really sticks to that area. So when I do use this to tan my face, however, I will use a little brush and I apply a really small amount, and this is just like a big fluffy kabuki brush type thing, and I'll just blend it out as good as I can using a brush versus the applicator. I feel like this just gives a more like airbrush type of look versus like using the mitt. I feel like this gets it a little too concentrated for the face area. So I do like to use a brush. Sometimes I will even use a damp beauty blender. I'll dampen like a dirty beauty blender that I don't care about, and I will just apply that foam bronzer tan using a sponge, like the same way that I would apply foundation foundation, and by getting it damp, I feel like it applies it a little more diluted so it doesn't get too concentrated or heavy on my face. And when I don't want to use this on my face, I will use my Jergens Natural Glow for my face. This is a specific tanner by Jergens for your face, so I think it's just not as heavy as like the body tan is, and it's formulated for the skin on your face too. So I will also use this instead of putting the Loving Tan on my face, or like I did last night, I will apply the Loving Tan to my face and then I'll just like use this daily to kind of just upkeep the tan color on my skin. Since this is more of like a gradual glow, you know, like the more you use it, the more tan you'll look, versus like a one-time wham bam thank you ma'am like pasty white to super ultra dark, you know what I mean? So this is like a daily like gradual, the more you use it the tanner you'll look type thing. So that's why I like to use this for like a daily tan on my face. Also, what else? Like I said, I'm doing this off the top of my head, so if I forget anything or if you have any questions along the way, please leave them in the comment section so I can answer them there. So after I tan, so you have to leave the tan on for, I think it's about 6 hours, okay? So like I said, I like to apply this at night and then I sleep in it. And I like to wear it for longer than 6 hours because I just like it to be like as dark as it could be, as developed as it could be, but it's pretty much fully developed after about 6 hours. So I like to sleep in mine and then I will wake up and I will shower it off the next day around, I don't know, let's say like 10 in the morning, because I have to do it after I like drop my daughter off at school and after I drink my coffee. I don't have to do it then, but that's when I choose to do it. So realistically, if I'm showering at night and applying this before bed, I'm typically applying this around 10 p.m. at night and I wash it off the next day at 10 in the morning. So really I wear mine for about 12 hours and that works for me. You don't have to wear it that long. They suggest that you shower it off after 6 hours, but I like to wear it for 12, but that's just me. So anyways, and then when I shower this off, I have obviously already showered the night before, and the shower that I do the night before is a really intense, like I shampoo and condition, I exfoliate my whole body, I shave, you know, I apply the tan, and then I'm showering again in the morning, which I wouldn't like shave. You don't want to shave after applying this because you can shave off the tan. So when I rinse it off in the morning, all I do is I put my hair up because I don't want to get my hair wet again. Put my hair up in like a shower cap or just a clip, and I'm, you know, make sure that I'm really careful that I don't get my hair wet. And then I just quickly rinse off all of that like color applicator, the guide color, and it will reveal this beautiful, natural, glowy looking tan. So I don't use any soap. I just get in the shower, I turn it on warm, not super hot, and I just like use my hands and gently like wash off all the color guide in the shower. This is like a 3-minute shower, maybe even. I just rinse off all that color guide. I don't use soap, and I rinse it off my face, everything, and then when I get out of the shower, I just pat myself dry. I don't rub my skin because I don't want to remove any of the tan, so I just pat dry, and then I will apply some lotion. So that's when this comes back into play, and I will apply lotion. Something that's super important, you guys, when fake tanning, and please trust me with this because I've been fake tanning for over 10 years, and fake tanning is also like a requirement for my job. Like I model, my real job, my full-time job is model, and I need to be tan like all the time. So I've really figured out how to maintain the best tan, and honestly the way to maintain the best looking tan, fake tan, that is to stay moisturized. Because if you don't and your skin gets dry, and if you've ever fake tan, you've probably experienced this, if your skin gets too dry, it'll like crack and it'll look like you have scaly skin. So it's really important to stay moisturized when you are fake tanning. Now they say that you're not supposed to use like an oil based moisturizer because it can strip your tan. I feel like this one has oils in it. It does have oils. It's like a more natural type of moisturizer, but I don't find that this strips my tan. So maybe it's just just me, but I find that this just keeps me super, super moisturized. So I feel like this is okay to use when fake tanning. If you try it and you don't like it, then I would just really try and find something that doesn't have any oils in it. But this is the one that I use, and it works for me, and it keeps me moisturized, and keeps my tan looking really nice. So staying moisturized is very, very important. Now, moving on to maintain my tan, because a fake tan will probably last you about 2 weeks, give or take, depending on how you maintain it, your skin type, and just lifestyle factors. But for me, I like to fake tan. When I'm consistent, I like to fake tan like once every 2 weeks about, and you know, in between each application of this. So I'm doing this tan once every 2 weeks about, okay? This one. I don't apply this daily. You could, but I've never tried. I feel like you would get, I don't know. I feel like if you applied this daily, it just might be too intense, but if you've done that, if you do that, please let me know, because I'm curious what happens if you apply this daily. I don't think I could apply it daily, because look at my hands already. Like, I feel like I would start looking like that all over. But I do apply this about every 2 weeks. And in between that time, I use other tanning products to maintain my tan. Side note, when I talked about my hands right now, I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention, I also use this brush to apply the tanner on my hands. And last night I was in such a hurry, and I honestly just used this, and I feel like when I use this and I'm in too much of a hurry, my hands always end up getting orange. That's the one thing I don't like about fake tanning, is that I'm not very good at tanning my hands. This is avoidable, let me just tell you. It really is avoidable, but sometimes I'm just lazy and I'm like in a hurry. But when I'm taking my time and I'm careful, I will apply the smallest amount of the tanning mousse to this brush, and I will just lightly do this on my hands, and that will avoid this orangey mess. But I didn't do that last night. So sometimes I'll also avoid applying this to my hands at all, and I will just apply the Jergens face lotion to my hands instead, just for a less intense tan on my hands, because my hands are super like translucent white pasty. So sometimes all I need is a little bit, you know what I mean? Sometimes the mousse is a little bit too much, like this time, but whatever. Anyways, so I like to brush the tan on with a brush when I'm not being lazy and I'm being more careful, and that will give a less intense look, but not this time. And I also like to use the brush for my feet, my ankles, my toes, because those areas tend to get orange like this also. But anyways, I just remember that right now. So to maintain my tan during that like 2 week period, I alternate between using this lotion and the Jergens Natural Glow body lotion. This is the face one. I'm going to put a picture of the one for your body right here, because I don't have the actual thing. I ran out. I need to get some. But I like to use the Jergens Natural Glow medium to tan gradual tanning lotion to maintain my tan in between this, because the Jergens Natural Glow is, like I said, a gradual tan, so it's not gonna be a super intense tan right off the bat, but using it like every other day just kind of like helps maintain the loving tan. So yeah, but you also want to be careful when using the Jergens Natural Glow on your hands, your knees, your elbows, your feet also, because buildup in those areas, even with the Jergens Natural Glow, a less intense tan will still turn orange. So you still want to be careful using any tanning products on your hands, your elbows, your knees, your feet, your ankles, whatever. But yeah, so like I tanned last night, so today I used a regular lotion, and then tomorrow I'll use the Jergens Glow, and then the next day I'll use the regular lotion. See what I mean? I kind of just alternate so that I'm constantly staying moisturized but also maintaining the tan along the way. And that is just what works for me. Maybe you need less tanning, or maybe you can get away with like not having to, you know, maintain the tan in between that 2 week period. but that's just what I like to do, especially because I'm required to be so tan for work all the time and look, you know, have nice looking skin often. So that's what I like to do, and that's what I've found works for me, especially in the winter when I'm not in the sun at all and I don't have any kind of natural tan. I'm like naturally very fair. I'm like a million different things, but like mostly I'm like half Mexican and half Danish. So my dad is Danish, so usually girls take after their dad. So my dad is the pasty skin one, and my mom has like nice olive tan skin, and I was blessed with pasty, fair, pale skin. I'm being sarcastic because I hate being pasty white, but so like naturally if I'm not in the sun, I'm like super pale, pasty, almost like translucent white as AF. But when I do go in the sun, I do tan. So yes. So anyways, in the winter, this is my tanning routine. In the summer, I don't really fake tan that much. I do like to get like a real nice, deep, natural tan, and then I will apply the ultra dark on top of that just to be ultra dark and like super, super tan, but that's only in summer. Okay, this is like as tan as I get in the winter without any natural sun exposure. So I'm still, you know, kind of bronzy, nice bronzy looking, but I'm not like as dark as I would be with natural sun exposure. It's just been cold, you guys. It's like March, the beginning of March, and it's cold. It's been rainy, so you know there just hasn't been any chance for me to sunbathe. But I think it's actually supposed to be 80 degrees this weekend, which is nice. Maybe I'll get a little sun. But anyways, besides using the Jergens Natural Glow lotion, I also love this one, and this is not the container it comes in. Let me look it up. Hold on, because I screenshotted it. I just want to make sure I give you guys the right name of the product. Okay, so this is the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze Tinted Self-Tanning Lotion in the shade Deep, and I love this because it's an instant bronze color. So if I apply this right now, I will instantly turn bronzy, and then it's also going to develop. But unlike this one, you don't have to rinse this one off. It's just an instant color, I guess like an instant stain for your skin, and then it also develops a little bit deeper, you know, the longer you have it on. I really, really like this one because, especially like if I have a photo shoot or something that I need to be extra tan, during that like maintenance period where I'm applying the Jergens Natural Glow, I'll also apply this, especially like right before a photo shoot, just to be like super, super deep bronzy tan. And also it's like shimmery. I don't know if you could tell already by the bottle, but it's also shimmery, so it looks really good on the skin. It gives you just like this shimmery glow. It's so, so amazing. If you haven't tried this, please go try it. They sell it at Target, but I never see the deep shade, and I like to use the deep one. I only see the medium shade, which I will use sometimes if I'm desperate, but if I have time to go to Ulta, I will go to Ulta and get the deep shade. This is like 10 bucks, I think, and I just love this stuff so much. This is amazing. And this will get you pretty dark too. I feel like this is a really, really good drugstore tanner. One of my favorites. So yeah, this is the Sublime, or the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze. Yeah, I'll insert a picture of it somewhere if I haven't already. But yeah, this one is really good. I put it in this container for like travel reasons. I have to travel a lot for work, especially like promo events and stuff. So for like flying on airplane purposes, I just squeeze it into this little like travel size container so that I can bring it with me, and that's why I don't have it in the normal container that it comes in. But anyways, this is another tanning product that I absolutely love, and if I'm super desperate to have like a tan face, I will sometimes put this on my face, and I just apply it with my hands like a face lotion. Sometimes I'll even mix it with a face lotion just to dilute it a tiny bit. But yeah, this stuff is so awesome. Like if you're into tanning products, please try this because I love that it has like a shimmery glow. It just makes you look so, so good. So this is a good one. Okay, also one more thing about application for the Loving Tan. I forgot to mention this, but for my back, I like to use this thing. It's kind of dirty because I used it last night. might need to wash it, but this is really nice. It folds up like this, and then when you want to use it, you just fold it out. It snaps into place, so it's not like, you know, flimsy or anything. And then it's essentially the same thing as like a back scratcher. You just use it, you know, like this, and this helps you reach your back area so you don't have to ask anyone for help, or so you don't have like a missing square on your back. I'm so sorry, no shade at all, because I know the struggle, but I was at this like really bougie Vegas pool party, and this one girl had like a white square on her back, and I just knew, I'm like, it's cause you don't have this. It's cause you can't reach that area of your back. I wanted to tell her, like, girl, like, let me hook you up. Like, there's this back tanning thing that will help you. You need it. But anyways, yeah, so this is honestly like freaking awesome. By the way, Loving Tan, they don't sponsor me, they didn't pay me to talk about their product. They do send me PR, so thank you, Loving Tan. I talk about them because I want to, and because I truly do love their tanning products. But yeah, like I said, they send me PR, and they sent me this originally like when I got my first PR package from them, and I was like, meh, like, I'm not gonna need that. But then I was like, well, maybe I'll just try it. And then I was like, I absolutely need this. It's so important, okay? It is so important. So are all the tools that I'm showing you guys. Honestly, like, these are essential to fake tanning. You need the exfoliation mitt, you need the back applicator, and you need the mitt. So these are really important, crucial things for like the most seamless fake tan routine, okay? Just trust me. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just like, you know, as I'm going, I'm like thinking of other things that I either forgot to mention or want to mention. So yeah. Okay, so we talked about prepping your skin for a tan. We talked about application. We talked about maintenance. I mentioned that I use this like every 2 weeks, and then I mentioned what I use to maintain. So what else? Oh, also another thing that I love, this is also from Loving Tan. This is their Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream. So I wouldn't really say that this is a lotion. This is more like makeup. Let's say it's like body makeup, okay? So I use my applicator mitt to apply this. I just squeeze a little bit out, and then I apply this. Like, for example, I tanned last night, and then after getting fully ready for the day, after my full face of makeup and doing my hair and everything, I applied this. So this is like literally like body makeup, and it's like a 1-day application. So this you can put over your fake tan. You could probably even wear it without having any fake tan on your skin. I don't know how good it will look or how dark it will get you, but over a fake tan, this is beautiful just for like maximum intensity, and it dries down like completely, like almost like a powder. I feel like it doesn't transfer at all. Maybe if you were to get sweaty, it might transfer a little bit, especially if you're wearing like light colored clothing, or if you're like really rubbing your skin. But I've actually worn this at a pool party, and I find that it doesn't, like, you know, it doesn't get like streaky if it gets wet or anything. So it's very like wearable, and it just looks so nice. The only way I could describe it is, you know, it says luminous cream, it says instant color, satin finish, natural glow, but the way I would describe it is like a makeup for your body, if that makes sense. So this is like a 1-day use. It's not like this where it's gonna stain your skin and last for 2 weeks, you know what I mean? This is like a 1-day, like, oh my god, I'm getting married tomorrow and I just want to look as bronze as possible. Then you want to put this on. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So I don't wear this all the time. I'll just wear this over top my skin when I want to just look like super flawless, super bronze. And this also has a shimmer to it, so it does make your skin look nice. I just think anything. Victoria's Secret sells a body lotion that has a shimmer or like a sparkle glitter in it. This L'Oreal stuff has shimmer in it. This has shimmer in it. I honestly feel like applying any shimmer to your skin just makes it look like so healthy, so beautiful, especially when you have a tan. So yeah, I just love that this has shimmer in it also. And I feel like this almost, first of all, it has kind of, in my opinion, like a powdery smell, which I actually like. It's kind of almost, not like baby powder, but like kind of like baby powder. It has like a powdery smell in my opinion, but it just smells so clean, and it honestly feels, I have it on my chest now, it feels just so like nice and like dry, and it looks nice, but it just gives my skin like a nice healthy glow, and it looks even better in like natural sunlight. I'm sitting in my like fluorescent studio lighting, whatever, so yeah, my skin looks good right now, but I feel like it looks even better in the sun. So yeah, I think that's it, you guys. I think that is pretty much it. And I guess I could talk a little bit about like removing your tan. So sometimes, like after being like super religious with applying my fake tan, sometimes I'll feel like I need to just get it all off and start completely fresh instead of like maintaining, you know? So there's times when I want to like completely remove all my tan. What I'll do is I'll stop, like I won't do the maintenance portion of the tan. I'll just apply lotion every day to keep my skin super hydrated and moisturized, and I'll stop applying any tanning products at all for like a week or two. And then I'll soak in like a really hot bath, and I'll take my exfoliator mitt, the, you know, rougher side, and I'll just totally exfoliate my whole body like until all that tan gets off. So that's how I remove my tan. Some people have other methods like using like lemon or like stuff like that. I don't do that. I just quit applying all the tan products, and I'll soak in a really hot bath and then exfoliate. So that works for me. Also, this problem is avoidable. Like I said, I just was super lazy last night, but this always comes off. You know, I wash my hands daily, multiple times throughout the day, so just regular like wear and tear on your hands, like this is gonna go away in like a day or two. It doesn't stay like this forever, so just keep that in mind also. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, I'm so sorry it's kind of like all over the place. This was not scripted. I'm literally just doing this off the top of my head. I just wanted to share what I consider to be valuable information with you guys, because this is all stuff that I've learned on my own just through like trial and error throughout the years. And I wanted to sum it all up and give it to you guys in a video in case you know, struggle with fake tan, or you're just starting to fake tan and you want to learn more. Hopefully this video helps you guys. But yeah, I am doing it off the top of my head, so if I'm like kind of scatterbrained or like all over the place, that's why I didn't write this down. Probably if I would have like scripted this out, it would have been a little more smooth sailing, but either way, it's packed with just about everything I wanted to tell you guys. So if I forgot anything, or you still have any questions, or you want me to like specify certain things, like please leave some comments about that in the comment section below. I will answer all your questions. I really try and answer every single comment that you guys leave. So I love talking to you guys. I love to hear from you guys. Don't be shy even to just say hi, what's up, because I really do love to hear from you guys. And if you like this video, please let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. You don't want to miss out on my future videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!